What was it like to finish the season with a win?
It was amazing. Just all the work that's been put in by those men in that locker room, and all the adversity they had to face on and off this field, and everything they've been through. Just it's really cool for them to have that moment.
So well deserved. To see the team play like that, Brick, is there any what might have been going through your mind at all?
I'm sure there will be, but right now, this is an opportunity just to celebrate this team, and finishing it the right way was big for all of us.
How do you put into words what Aaron did today?
Yeah, just one of the greatest that has ever played this game, and he put that on full display again.
What has this opportunity meant for you, just to be the interim coach of the Jets?
It was very challenging, but it was also very rewarding. And I know that sounds crazy, the fact that our results weren't what we all wanted, but learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about this team, learned a lot about coaching, teaching, leadership, the whole thing. And it's going to be a great opportunity for me to reflect and grow, really, when this is all said and done.
Garrett finished with 100 catches. Yeah. What can you say about his year?
Yeah, just scratching the surface of what he can become. He is going to be, in my opinion, one of the best that's playing currently and maybe ever. He stays healthy, stays on course, he keeps growing, he stays on the same trajectory that he's on, and he's going to be one of the greats.
Jeff, what do you think happened with the defense this year? What would you say the drop-off came from this year to last year?
A lot of different reasons. Yeah, just like a lot of the things that we've fallen short with regarding the team. But today they showed up. And one guy in particular, Ashton Davis, just so happy for him. Playing a limited role is hard in the NFL. Being a role player is hard, especially a guy like him he does have talent, exceptional talent. And for him to get out there and not get his opportunity to make the most of it like he usually does, it's really cool to see.
What was the emotions in the locker room after the win for the final time this season?
Emotional for sure. A bit of bittersweet. You hope you could keep going with this team in the same direction, but we all know that that's not necessarily the way things go in this league. So it's just an opportunity just to thank these guys for all they've done and make them feel really appreciated for all the work they put in.
You mentioned the growth and the learning experience this has been for you as an NFL head coach. What has been the most rewarding part of this?
The relationships, like when you're on the defensive side, you have encounters with offensive players and special team players, but you don't necessarily have the same, the constant interaction which I got as a head coach, so it gave me the opportunity to really get to know a Devontae Adams, to get to know Aaron on a deeper level. And for that, I'm forever grateful. Those are relationships that I'll keep for the rest of my life.
Couple more.
Aaron and Devontae walked off there at the end, and it seemed like that was a signal that they were kind of parting ways there. What have you seen from their relationship, I guess, these last
One of the all-time great duos this league has ever seen. And to get to see it in person is an honor for me.
Did you want to call a review in the second quarter, Ashton's second interception, the backwards pass?
Yeah, it's momentum, so that can get really squirrely. And the fact that they reviewed it kind of eliminated my opportunity to challenge it. So it looked good to me, but the rule's the rule.
Jeff, when you look at the way Aaron performed, in times like today, obviously he's going to decide what he wants to do down the road. But what do you see? In terms of a guy that can continue on playing at a level.
Yeah, he can still play at a high level. I know that. There was times this year where he was really hurt, and he was playing through that because of, like I've said before, his obligation to his teammates and his love for this game, and he wanted to play 17 off of an Achilles at 40 plus years old. So, that was a major part of his drive this year, and what an amazing accomplishment. And saying that, finally getting an opportunity to get healthy towards the end there, we got to see that he can still play this game at a very, very high level. So whether he plays or not after this will be completely up to him because I'm sure he'll have opportunity.